Hey guys, Preston here. Got Jamie behind the camera, and we have all of Jimmy's knives and tools, the ones of more quality anyway.
Not that.
They're all here. So basically, what Jimmy's gonna do is he's gonna pick a situation, or scenario, or a place, and then he's gonna make me toss tools one at a time. We're gonna see what I end up with, and I'll tell you a reason for each tool I pick to choose out.
You gotta narrow it down to the top 3.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I'll tell you when I can't go anymore.
Top 3 or 4, how about that?
We'll see what I can do.
Alright, you ready?
Tell me.
The scenario is rural mountain area, limited water, fairly dense trees. Toss one.
Old hickory. It's going out first.
Why?
I don't know if it'll hold up. The steel is untested as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, definitely.
And for the length and size of this blade, if the steel's not good and you try to chop something with it, you're probably going to break it or chip it. It won't hold up in batoning. The wood will break. So we'll knock this one out first.
Next.
This one right here. This is more companion heavy duty with the carbon blade. And the reason for this one, I just don't know. It doesn't feel right. And the blade will dull relatively fast because of that carbon steel again. So if you don't carry extra tools in the field with you, good luck getting it sharp. And once it's not sharp, you're not going to be cutting much besides splitting some wood. And there's obviously other tools on the table for that.
Yep.
Alright.
Next one.
This one here. Because I don't know what I'd use this for. Maybe for carving as a pastime. But I think I can make one of these other options work for that.
Yeah.
So I would cut this one out of the kit. Although we do have the fire steel in here, which is nice, but it would be a nicer feature if it was on the Cansable.
Which is
that's
that
this
green one.
This one's the Light My Fire.
Alright. Next one to go.
Actually, the shovel's next one to go.
Ooh, I'm surprised. I thought for sure you'd get rid of the condor next.
Well, you said rural mountain area with thick trees.
That's
so
true.
I'm picturing a lot of roots and rocks. Digging through roots and rocks ain't that fun.
That's true.
And at altitude in the mountains, you get really exhausted.
Yep.
Probably gonna be pretty cold. And this is also quite a huge chunk of weight relative to a lot of other stuff. So cutting out the cold steel survival shovel thing.
Next one. It's getting down to the wire now.
It is getting tough. Am I trying to survive at this place or am I trying to live there?
Either.
Either or.
Yeah. So you could bring heavy tools because
Do
you
I
might
have a house? Or am I going to have to build something?
You're going to have to build something.
So we're just saying I'm dropped off and I have to make my own thing.
Yeah. It's sort of like a loan. You just have to stay out there as long as possible.
Well, then I'm going to get rid of this one right here. Just because, well, there's nothing really that wrong with it.
He doesn't like it.
It's soft. Yeah, and I don't like it. That's a personal thing.
Yeah.
But if you look down this blade, you can see it's got some wobble to it. Some wavy.
And that was my fault because when I first got it, I was an idiot and tried to baton it through a piece of wood that you really shouldn't be batoning through. If you've ever dealt with hackberry, you know that stuff just doesn't split.
Yep, just bend your blade.
Mm-hmm.
And Condor puts like a they
fairly low heat treat on it.
Like say a Benchmade's like 60, the Condor's like 50 to 55 on the Rockwell hardness scale. So
yep,
it's kind of soft. And then once again, you'll need tools to sharpen that sucker up. Alrighty.
Next one.
This one's
going. I was about to make a prediction that was going to be that.
Folders typically require a little bit of maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
This one's got a nice blade. Obviously, it's really slicey and thin, which is awesome. It's stainless steel, but this is AUS 8. And
AUS 8, for anybody who doesn't know, it acts more like
Chinese version of the Buck 420 steel.
Yeah, but it acts more like the Mora in its hardness.
Yeah, so it's kind of this weird in between, and it'll dull kind of fast. You gotta be careful because if you hit it against something hard, it'll damage real easily.
Yeah.
But it holds an okay edge for a while. But as soon as that gets dull, you're not gonna need it. And then also, the handle's just, I don't know, a folder, you know?
Yeah.
If we're living and surviving in the mountains.
Not the greatest.
I think this can
also
fix the problem with this.
Oh.
So.
Alright.
This one's going out.
We're down to 5.
Yep.
You gotta choose 1 or 2 more to knock out.
So that's tough. Gosh.
I'm surprised you left the Kanzable and the what's it called?
And the Enzo.
Yeah.
Well, different reasons for that. They're both very similar in the job they do.
Yep.
This one's got a real slicey front on the blade here, though. It's pretty thinly ground, so that's nice. So this lends itself to more things. And plus, if we're in the mountains, it's going to be kind of cold. That rubber handle's not going to be freezing. So that's nice, and it's got a decent belt loop on the sheath as well.
Yeah.
And you can also pull that sucker off and put it away somewhere if you need to. But I kind of wanted to keep this one as a backup to this one, because this one, it just seems to cut better than the Moras do.
Yeah.
And it seems easier to get the edge restored when it gets messed up.
Yeah, let me see it. Yeah, this one, from what I can tell, is really good.
Also, I think that one's going to be stronger.
Very well.
Look at the spine difference there.
Here. I'll take that. The spines on both these are significantly different. As you can see, the Enzo compared to the
the Kanzable.
Kanzable, yeah, thank you, is much thicker and stronger.
Yep. So, if I have to knock out another one,
it's gonna be
the Kanzable.
Kanzable.
Because this one,
good choice.
It's sharp, longer. It's got a high HRC of 60.
Yep.
Once again, the more seal might let you down there, and if you damage it, I mean, it's hard to get a chip out of the skin anyway. So.
Yeah. Can you knock out one more, or do you think that's all you can do?
This is as far as I'm going to take it, because I need a food knife, something slicey to prepare meals with. I mean, it's not, even if this thing gets, even if it gets dull, look how thin that is. It's going to be able to cut through stuff, just like all your dull kitchen knives, you know?
Yep.
So, and this is just a nice handy thing. It's a wood handle. It's super lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
The hatchet for working on things that this can't handle, bigger projects.
But
so
something where you need in between this and the big axe.
Yep. So I don't think I can break it down any more than that.
And then you're taking the axe too?
Yep. And you know this is heavy. It's going to be hard to carry around. Splitting your wood.
Yeah, chopping down trees.
Making a fire happen, man. You're going to need this. You're going to need this for crafting stuff.
If I had thought about it, we could have thrown a saw into the mix too.
You need this as your carry knife. Well, we're just talking about knives. Or blades, anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, so your carry knife and bushcraft knife. Your food prep knife.
Yep.
Your tool
medium
for crafting.
Work.
Tool for taking stuff down. I don't know, but there we go, guys. That's the kit.
Alright.
Alright, thanks for watching.